Alright, today we're going to record this video that I personally have been holding off on and I think is long overdue. It's going to be 5 things that I personally do not like about this Genesis Coupe of mine. Just like all the other videos that you probably watch, this is going to be my personal thing with my personal car. And a lot of these things are being nitpicky. But we're going to jump right into it. And number 1 on the list of things that I hate about my Genesis Coupe is the bumper. Like, I love the design of the bumper and everything. I just don't like these bumper clips because these are so cheap. And with them being so cheap, they tend to break very easily. And me, I do a lot of things to my car, so I modified, I dropped it a little bit, I put a lip on the front, and now doing those type of things, I'm gonna be taking the bumper on and off, putting things on, trying to fix little things here and there, and that's just one thing about it. With me doing all of that, this bumper tends to break a little bit. This is my second bumper because the clips on them just keep breaking. Like, I don't know what to do about that. I tried to fix it with epoxy once before, and so now my temporary solution is just to put these little bumper fasteners on here. They come supplied with the necessary hardware. I do like them. It's just that every probably about 4 to 6 months, you have to replace the little rubber band that's on here, and I'm not very fond of that. That's number 1 on the list though. Number 2 on the list of things that I hate about my Genesis Coupe is the unfortunate steering wheel shake and pulling to the right under load. Like, whenever I'm going down the road, probably about 45 miles per hour, I don't get any steering wheel shake. But whenever I get up to like 60 to 65, I start feeling a little bit of vibration in the steering wheel. And trust me, I have had everything checked on the car. I've gotten the wheels aligned and balanced so many times. I've gotten all the suspension components checked at a shop. I've had a couple different sets of tires and it's all done the same thing with it. And I personally don't know what to do about that part, the steering wheel shake. But as far as the pulling to the right, like I said, I have had multiple alignments and I don't know. I mean, maybe it just could be my diff that's, it may be unbalanced with power delivery or however that goes. I don't know how mechanically a diff works, but I do know that sometimes a diff can mess up like that. I have changed the diff fluid though, and I would say I don't believe that helped any, but I'm glad that I did that. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think I need to put a little more thought into my brakes because I have never changed the brake fluid, so I think I may need to do that soon. But I do have new rotors and pads, and it does tend to happen under braking more so than just driving, but I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna put a little more thought into that later on. Or it could just be the XXR wheels, but you know, whenever you buy cheap wheels, things like this may happen. So maybe getting some new wheels in the future. Do y'all see how it's finally very quiet in the vehicle now that I have both doors closed? Speaking of quiet, that's what brings me to number 3 on the list, and that just so happens to be this tiny little wind noise that I get from my driver's side door. I'm thinking that it's coming from behind this little triangle piece by my side mirror, but I'm not sure about that because it can be coming from maybe along the window sill, or it can be coming from, I don't know, it sounds like it's coming from like the front somewhere. I'm guessing that it's coming from here. Maybe one day if I drive with my side mirror folded, like I can see if that makes a difference, which so then it would like solidify a lot and it's coming from here and I need to do something with that. Whether I put some extra foam padding or some weather stripper or whatever the case may be, just put something in there to tone that noise down and give me a better overall driving experience. Even though my car is so loud and I cannot hear anything in here anyways, that is a little nitpicky thing that I've had to deal with ever since I got the car. So that's just one thing that I don't like about it. If you have a Genesis Coupe and know exactly what I'm talking about, leave me a comment down in the section below and let me know how you guys are going about fixing that, or if I may need to just get the whole door replaced, because then just know that I'm going to be dealing with that for the whole life of the vehicle because I'm not replacing this door. And while I'm in here, I might as well go ahead to topic number 4, things that I don't like about this car at all, and I believe y'all can agree with me on this, is the sloppiness of this shifter. Even though I have an aftermarket shifter, shift knob, I have a 3.8 performance engine leash, a Megan Racing trans mount, I changed out the trans fluid, this thing still has second gear lockout. I'm not even gonna lie though, I think that may be tune related. Well, not tune related, but since I have a tune and I shift at 7200, I may just need to shift a little bit earlier, or just not let the transmission get as hot. Because I do realize that whenever those two things happen, it happens more often than not. I don't know, I think I may just end up getting a better shifter anyways, because the shifter I have is one of the cheapest that was on the market. I don't even remember which one I had. But yeah, this second gear lockout in this car and this shifter, I don't like it at all. It doesn't happen to me that much whenever I'm actually running someone, but whenever I'm trying to make like short form videos like my shorts or TikToks or Instagram reels, those type of things, I want to make them exciting for y'all and exciting for myself, and you know, just make some good content out of it. But I can't do that whenever this shifter just keeps getting locked out a second, because the shift in a second, if I do hit it, ooh, I ain't gonna lie, it's so smooth. It's smooth. I may need to put a little more thought into it, because it may be a combination of the shifter and the clutch. I'm not personally sure, but I need to upgrade my clutch anyway, so maybe coming soon. Alright, and the last thing that I want to put on this list that I personally don't like about the car, which has nothing to even do with the car, but it has something to do with not you, but you, is the community and the audience of this car. And for me, I mean, I love this car. It's a great entry-level sports car to get you into any motorsport that you want to get into. It's just a great car all around. It doesn't give you many problems unless you bring the problems up, but the audience really has a bad taste in his mouth about this car. For some reason, I don't know whether it's just because it's a Hyundai or whether it's, I can't think of anything else like other than it just being a Hyundai. Like, I don't know. Like, and as for me, I believe I may have chosen, I don't want to say the wrong car, but the wrong car to start my YouTube channel on and, you know, grow a platform around. Even though, like, I did have a Terminator Cobra beforehand, but that was neither here nor there. But yeah, like, the community that is behind this car it could either be very toxic or very solid. And it's just not that big in the grand scheme of the whole car community. I think this car is better for someone who has already established their name and grown their platform big enough to, you know, for the people who want to see their content, they can just enjoy the car and then realize, hey, the Genesis is not a bad platform. Like, it's not even a bad car. Instead of somebody like me who's trying to start from the bottom and grow my platform to get into this. A better choice for me and my situation probably would have been, I hate to say it, but like a 350Z, 370Z, or some type of German vehicle, BMW, or some sort like that. Or maybe just, you know, like a Japanese Legend or something. But I'm not regretting my purchase on this car at all. And I don't think I ever will, because I do plan on keeping it for a long time. And whenever I do grow my platform to be what I want it to be, this car is gonna grow to be something very nice and open up a lot of y'all's eyes to it, because I plan on doing some stuff that, like, you rarely see. Not that many people have done, and I'm gonna make a big name for myself and this car. Mark my words. I believe that this is gonna be a good place for me to go ahead and end this video. If you like the video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and leave some positive vibes in the comment section below. Let me know how y'all like this video, because I had fun making it. I do like this style of video, and I know that a lot of y'all do look up videos like this, just like I do. And you know what goes along with the 5 things that I hate about this car, right? Stay tuned for the next video. But as always, remember to do more, be more, believe more, and achieve more. And I thank y'all for watching.